Pat it down a little for a minute.
You're not aware of what was taking place. Jack Webster was saying that they've been breaking down barricades down there, and the police are pushing, and the crowds are pushing. This is why this little girl got hurt. It was the pressure of both the police and the crowd pushing up against this little girl.
I'd be curious to know, too, why at certain times, certain sections of the stadium are lit up, as indeed ours was just a minute or so back.
I think they've got spotter lights around, but I think it's ridiculous that they don't turn all the lights on.
I think this would do away with all of the rowdyism.
I think so, plus the fact, how do we know? There may be 50, 60 children right now just laying there and nobody notices them. I think this is ridiculous. Somebody had a bad idea of turning the lights on.
The lights should be on for sure. Just a reminder that this hour of On the Town tonight, a noisy hour it is from Empire Stadium, where the Beatles are in the background on stage, and it's presented by Kit's Candlers. Nice Norm Babb with his two good stores, his fine staff, and about the best merchandise in town. And by the way, I noticed that a lot of the little kids in here have those little portable tape machines, and I know that these are sold too by Kit's Cameras. It'd be a nice souvenir for the youngsters, though, and so many of them are taking pictures. So, Norm, you're on the right vehicle tonight, believe me. I wouldn't be surprised if the old devil was down there in the audience himself tonight.
I noticed him. He had a little beanie made out of a pizza. In case he gets stuck, he'll eat his hat.
Let's take the mic outside the window again for just a second or two and hear just a little more of the Beatles on stage at Empire Stadium, and 20,000 cheering, mostly kids. Do you recognize much of this music that's going on tonight?
No, the beat. That's all I can get, Jack. I've tried at home. I can get the words. But right now, I can't. And I truthfully can't see paying this kind of money to hear this. I might as well go and buy a single.
You're just getting to be a knocker in your old age. You know, our engineer Bob Bolt was telling you about the wattage of the public address system out here that is carrying the sound from the stage to all the people in the stadium. How many watts?
Almost 300 watts of amplifying power.
And plus their own amplifiers on stage. Yes, it's a wild night at Empire Stadium. And you know what? It's kind of fun watching it. I just hope that there's no trouble. Okay, a little bit of a break out there. I wonder if we can go down to the field for Webster. I wonder if he's got a report at this time.
Just wait a minute, Jack.
So we
what we can do. Oh, there's the light.
All the lights are on in the stadium. Now, that's as it should be. Good. Okay?
Take it away, Barry McMasters.
Barry, you got it.
All the lights have been put on in the stadium now, and you can see the kids piled up against the crush barrier. A number of youngsters have been arrested, actually. There are at least 16 or 18 in the first aid room now, and 2 or 3 arrested. One of the Sun reporters was telling me a minute ago that a couple of police officers narrowly escaped injury when the door at the quarterback shop at the north-west corner was pushed over. And from where I am now, I can see a good dozen policemen holding this broken door in place to try and keep the crowds out. There are 4 more policemen. I don't know if they're arresting somebody. Oh, no, they're just carrying somebody away. Anyway, the crowd have been told if they don't behave themselves, the concert will be cancelled. And that's where it stands at this very moment. Anything else new? I don't know. I've carried 4 little kids out. They shouldn't be out at 10 years old, 11 years old, and it's a damn disgrace. Absolute damn disgrace. That's Jack Wasserman of the Sun, whom I saw carrying away one of the youngsters here. I mean, whoever lets kids of 8, 9, 10, 11 get out, they're all sobbing, they're bruised, and they're battered, and they feel my knee, my side, I want to see the Beatles. In the first aid room yet, they're still sobbing. Well, everything's under control at the moment. There goes another casualty. Boy, about 5 or 6. No, she's 8 or 9. 8 or 9. Are you ready to run? No, I think everything's under control barely. I doubt it. I don't think you got 5 seconds from the time they leave that stage till the time that all those hurdles are down and that there are 16 people dead. No, Jack's putting on far too much. I think there might be a little bit of an emergency. I hope he's wrong. The Beatles car is parked at the back of the stage here. The pressing is just in the front 25 rows of the 7,000 seats on the ground of the stadium. The stadium lights have been put on again. One of the Yes, Jack. Sure, that are coining the millions out of this. I told them it's a police matter. I told them. This has been the most poorly organized advance gouge in the history of Vancouver. Gouge into what? I'll tell you. Well, Wasserman is a guy who knows where off his mix, I'll tell you that. And he does not like the situation here at the moment. The lights are still on, which indicates the authorities are not at all happy with the situation.